Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Capades channel in Malaysia. This is shaping up to be a great year for fans and action figure collectors of the original 1987 ROBOCOP movie. Firstly, as shared in one of my earlier videos, we have a new toy company, JFS Toys, who have procured the license to produce for the first time ever 7-inch scale action figure renditions of the major bad guys from ROBOCOP in an all-new line titled The Villains of Old Detroit. Now, I'll have more news to share on this line hopefully pretty soon, so stay tuned to the channel for all the updates. And then recently, I also did a throwback video to what was the first ever modern day 7-inch scale ROBOCOP figure that was done by McFarlane Toys back in 2004. And this one was the first one of its kind to ever hit the market. Go check out that throwback video if you haven't already. And now we've got this latest update from NECA Toys, who've had the ROBOCOP license for years now already. They've put out some really incredible sculpts, but they're putting out this brand new ROBOCOP figure. And this one is part of a series called the Poster Series, all right? I'm sure that it's not limited to ROBOCOP alone, but ROBOCOP is their first ever release. And what this is supposed to be is a replication of the character as seen in the movie's original poster art. In this case, the iconic shot of ROBOCOP stepping out of the police vehicle, an image that has been stuck in our heads for something close to the last 4 decades or so, right? And what they're doing here is basically giving us an action figure that is seen stepping out of that scene, okay? So the packaging for this thing is pretty interesting. The packaging itself is a replica of the original poster art, but except that you have an action figure right there in the center and one which can be completely removed from the scene, okay? It's like a fully articulated figure that you can take out and pose independently on its own. So what you got here is a situation where the poster art is coming to life, all right? In other words, now look, this concept may seem familiar to some degree. A couple of years ago, McFarlane Toys did put out a series called 3D hanging posters. You guys might remember this. I'm not sure if they're still doing it though. However, they did do ROBOCOP, and what this was basically a replica of the poster art, but with sections of it presented in sculpted form. So as you can see, ROBOCOP here has sculpted sections that look like as though he's coming out of the vehicle, except that you can't actually remove him from the scene. Now, this was pretty innovative for the time. I don't think that anybody else besides McFarlane did something like this. However, there's just something about this that always kind of threw me off, and that's the sculpt that they went with for his mouth area. It just did not look as serious as he did in the movie poster. His lips were too wide, and it almost looks like he's about to break into a smile. So look, anyway, NECA have taken this thing to a whole new level, and perhaps it's also an excuse for them to just give us another recycled ROBOCOP figure. I think that this is pretty much the same action figure body that was used in the Ultimate ROBOCOP set, which was released some time ago. But you do see how he does come with an all-new paint deco and what appears to be a red tint that's just splashed all over the metallic body. And this is supposed to represent the reflection of the police sirens on his shiny metal frame. So it is a unique look. I'm pretty sure that we've never gotten a ROBOCOP figure prior to this that had this particular paint deco. So this is exclusive to the first movie. And it does come with a generous assortment of accessories. Back when NECA first used to release ROBOCOP figures, something like about 10 years ago, you just get like the handgun. Okay, but in this case, you're getting the handgun. You're also getting a blast effect for the gun. You're getting the interchangeable data spike. And you also get the Cobra assault cannon. I'm probably most excited to get additional assault cannons, okay, because like I said, JFS Toys is doing the Villain series, and you can just arm up those guys with all of these assault weapons. So this is a great bonus to have. The weapons also appear to come with the red paint deco on them, although in this case, I'm guessing it's probably blood, right? Like the blood of the bad guys, especially right there on the spike hand. You see that? Okay, guys, one thing I wanted to add here is that when it comes to the original ROBOCOP movie poster, and this is something that I recently only just found out a couple of years ago myself, the actual poster itself was not a photo. I mean, as realistic as it looks, this whole thing here is not a still from the image. It's not Peter Weller himself in ROBOCOP mode posing for a photo. It's actually a painted image, okay? I know it's just freaking unbelievable, but that's apparently what it is. When I found out about it, I was like, no freaking way. But somehow back then, almost 4 decades ago, they had the technology to make art look this real. And that just means that this poster series figure is basically trying to replicate actual artwork and not the likeness of real physical things or real physical people. So what it is art replicating art. You know. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this new NECA poster series ROBOCOP figure. All right, let me know what's your move, Robo fans, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Take care out there.